What can I say? Everybody's lazy, maybe. Just can't get up this early.
Well,
Come on in, everybody. We're live. We see you out there. Step in. We're glad you're here. Chat's open. Chat's wide open. Nobody's even in the chat yet this morning. Where are you? Come on. It's that time. I know my Facebook is useless, just like Glenn's.
Mine isn't there. It's less than useless.
Got the sonar on this morning, if you heard that. Here in the basement from Flint, Michigan.
Bing.
Broadcasting Comics by Night, folks. It's 5 a.m. where I am. And who knows what it is where you are. We got a book to look at, Marvel Treasury, number 15, I believe. Yes, number 15, Raven's Banner. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's run that opening, and we'll get stuff underway as soon as he clicks over to it. It's Facebook just causing so much fun. Or not Facebook, StreamYard, going through and changing everything around again. So
yeah, why not? Yeah,
they can't be happy. Somebody's always got to be fiddling.
When I put the whole three of us on the big screen, it's sort of moving in and out like that. Is yours doing that?
No, I'm good and steady here. How are you, Russ?
Yeah, mine's right? Good. Yeah.
Your computer is throbbing this morning.
It's because it's throbbing.
Yeah. Can't even blame my camera for that one. Here we go.
What was that? This is not a charade. We need total concentration. Now, once again, this time, with theory.
Say the weird thing.
Here we are.
Say it.
Folks. Say it. Say the weird thing. Thanks for stopping by, folks. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman, Arrow Comics. My latest gig is I adapted the Shadow Kingdom from Robert E. Howard into a comic script that Russ Leach did the artwork on. It's available in multiple formats, hardback, softback. We did that campaign. Wow, when was that? Back in March?
Wow. Last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
And then we took those characters and spun them off into the Atlantean, of which our campaign for Volume 3 is today. When is that going to go live?
That's going to go live this evening. Yes.
Whenever you want. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this
afternoon for us. So
yeah. I think it's midday, around midday Eastern Standard Time. Yeah.
Yeah. We should make a big deal about that. So, fundmycomic.com, folks. Atlantean number 3 going live today. So, hope that you can get in on that. Really proud of the story. Artwork's looking phenomenal. Every volume we do is a step up in quality as we get to know what we're doing and get our sea legs and figure out how to make it better for you. We just want you to enjoy and be entertained by it. If you enjoy sword and sorcery stories, the Atlantean is where you should go, especially original sword and sorcery stories. Hope you can get there. Joining me this morning is Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name's Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. I've got 12 books published so far, different subjects. Relevant to this show is my book about my visit to see the late, great Jack Kirby at his home in 1988 and 1991. This book has got lots and lots of photographs of me with him, talking to him, and all this kind of stuff. You can read all about that there. That's on Amazon. I also draw. If you go to Fund My Comic, you can get my character Hatch. This is the annotated book. It's got lots of artwork in it. It tells the story of how he came to be and all unpublished and published artwork and stuff like that. And occasionally I publish Comics Unlimited, which is a 100-page magazine about comics. I've not done one for a while, but those are all on Amazon. There's 15 issues so far, and other specials as well. So go to Amazon, you'll see all my stuff.
All right.
Stuff.
Also joining us this morning, Mr. Russ Leach. Russ, please introduce yourself.
My name's Russ Leach. I am the artist on the Atlantean, as Randy told you. You can find me at russleach.com. Sign up for the email list there to get everything Atlantean sent directly to you. We'll be going live with the campaign later on today. And it's a 6-week campaign. It's plenty of time for people to get involved. And we're really, really, really pleased with what we've got going. This is the inside front cover.
Oh, look at that.
Fantastic.
That's the inside front cover. And it's already been painted beautifully by Renato. For the front cover, we have painted front covers. So you can pick up that piece of artwork itself, or you can pick up a print of it pretty cheaply, signed by yours truly, if you go and pick up one of the rewards of the campaign. So if you go and sign up for the email list, if you're watching this on the replay or whatever, go sign up for the email list, and I'll let you know exactly where you can get yourself a copy, or get yourself a campaign reward over at fundmycomic.com. The crowdfunding campaign will be going live later on today, as I say. So russleach.com, sign up for the email list.
And today is the 18th of July.
It is.
So Friday, the 18th of July, just in case you're watching us after the fact, which we know a lot of you do. All right. Raven Banner. Marvel graphic novel by the great Charles Vess. Written by Alan Zelenetz.
Zelenetz, I think. I don't know.
I can't say that I've ever...
We're just guessing.
Yep. Sorry, Alan, if you're watching and we massacred your last name.
See you, Marv. No, I've not read Alone yet, Marv.
Marv in the house. Today is the day. Good morning. Today is the day. Says Glenn, are you enjoying Alone? Got the second volume of Moby Dick, and it's fantastic.
He said Dick.
Moby is? Well,
no, I've not read it yet, Marv.
That's a tale for another time. Maybe a music show. But anyway. Great art, Russ.
Thank you, Dave.
Genuine Comics says, Marvy, the bell is ringing. Got to go. Have a great weekend. Like Pavlovian's dog. You have to get back to work. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, Dave. Hope you're doing well. Genuine Comics in the house. I just ran across an adaptation of Moby Dick here. We should look at eventually. Give me just a second to get it here. He said, scooching back his big chair.
Scooch.
I always thought Asgard had 2 A's in it. There you go.
Look at that.
That looks like one of the guys out of Dune, doesn't it? Like a big worm.
Yeah. Moby Dick by Will Eisner. We'll take a look at that here soon.
Yeah.
If I can dig up a couple of the other classics illustrated editions, it might be fun to compare them.
Just give us a quick look inside that Moby Dick one, Randy, just for...
We probably should have looked at this one today.
All right, wow. Don't see lots of Eisner in colour, do you?
No.
Look at that.
It was a time when the mighty whales swam the great oceans. We'll look at this soon.
Yeah, we must, yeah. Didn't even know that existed. Fantastic.
I didn't either. I ran across it at a show, I think, and went, ho. Had to pick it up.
Ho-ho.
Cosmonaut Comics. Ho-ho.
Ho-ho.
Hey, Genuine Comics. Thanks for being here, Cosmonaut. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Raven Banner. It's a Tale of Asgard. Marvel graphic novel, number 15, right towards the end of their run, I believe.
When is this?
Vess designer. It is the artwork there is copywritten 90 or 88 it looks like.
Yeah.
88.
Okay.
Jim Shooter is editor-in-chief.
Legend.
Legend. Yep, this one's for Arthur Rackham, Hal Foster, who were with me every step of the way. Charles Vess. Says, beautiful watercolor work. This is slightly before computer coloring. Marvel hadn't quite bought Malibu yet. I don't believe.
I don't think color computer coloring existed at all, did it, in 1985?
No, I don't think so. 88. Yeah.
1988.
Copyright. Oh, no, it is copyright 85. You're right.
Thought it was.
And what's this? I must have looked at this wrong. Yeah, it looks like an 80. No, it's probably an 85. I'm just not looking at it right. Let's look at it here. Nope, just C. Vess. All right. Thought that was his initials and then a date, but nope, C. Vess. Here we are. Shows you how good my eyesight is. Camera's focused. We look all right.
Yep. Unusual that there's no header title unless it's on the next page.
I think it is.
Right.
Yeah. It's coming at least.
No.
Just said it looked really good, and I figured, oh, well, we can take a look at this.
Yeah.
It's got some nice solid color to it, too. And also some nice tone work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? Very red.
The artwork reminds me a lot of Tim Conrad.
Right.
And the look of it. Some of the Howard stuff that he's done in the past. We're just going to buzz through this, folks, unless you want to stop and look at something.
I like the way it's gone from the red through to the blue now.
Yeah. Tonally different.
Because obviously the fighting is all in the red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or at least the aftermath.
Drink the blood of my enemies. There
was a fantastic spread in the Spartan thing that Frank Bellamy did, colour spread, like, centre spread in the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd draw 17 panels or so, and in the centre panel was this massacre of all these dead Roman soldiers. And he did that in a grey wash, and all around it was colour. He sort of did it the wrong way around. It's absolutely brilliant the way he's approached it, because I think that if he'd have done the whole thing colour, it would have spoilt it, and if he would have just done the centre colour, that would have been over the top. So he greyed it, he muted it. It was brilliant. But anyway, sorry.
No, welcome to add that nice little touch of yellow back here, going blue.
Yeah, lovely. See, if people miss things, there's a lot you can do with the colour of it, which this person is doing now. Is it Vess who's coloured it? Or is this,
yeah.
Right.
No, Charles Vess did the entire artwork on it.
Well, he's obviously knows what he's doing because he's using the colour to portray the mood and all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're writing it, you can't put, it was everything was in red and everything was in blue.
No, it doesn't work that way, does it?
No.
That's why it's collaboration. You got to work with the artists.
Yeah.
They got to understand the story.
Wow. It looks that his face work looks a little like John Byrne to me.
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
Sort of simple. Doesn't do a lot of cross hatching and stuff on it, but it's very nice.
I think you can see a lot of nice touches in this. A little bit of William Kaluta, a little bit of, like he said, Hal Foster is in there for sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great influences in there.
It's to my eye, it's a very sort of a European style.
Mm-hmm.
very, thin line, not much thick to thin.
John Bolton.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of that work here, especially in the shadow work here. We looked at Black Dragon a few months ago. That's nice. Like the little musical notes here, knocked out of the background.
Yeah, it's very nice.
A lot of very nice touches. Very illustrative.
Yeah. Which lends it to the Conan thing.
Mm-hmm.
Style like Barry Windsor Smith does, because he's, said before, he's an illustrator rather than a comic book artist, but
right,
same kind of thing. It lends it to it, doesn't it? The style lends it to it, which is, I'm gonna support Vinny here, Vinny Coletta, which is why his work I think is good on Thor, because he makes it look European, a bit more European than the rest of Kirby's stuff.
Just because he's the master of the scratchy crow quill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's not filling in the solid blacks.
Mm-hmm. Nice book here.
Has he got a flat head at the bottom?
Where at? I think it's just his hair. Or here, you mean?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
It's the buck here. I think transforms into a woman.
It must be inspiration for John Lennon's song, "Big Come On Flat Top." Grooving up slowly.
There you go. Do you consider those to be juju eyeballs then?
That's center panel's a bit odd, isn't it? What's going on there at the top?
He's doing something.
AI.
Is that what it is? It's bad AI.
Yeah, bad AI.
His underpants are a bit odd, dodgy, aren't they?
Underpants.
He's got furry
Underpants on.
Yeah, furry underpants. That's the only way to describe it.
He's got
skin.
At the bottom left there, where you're pointing right there, with that, those are Jim Starlin legs, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Slender,
Followed by some crazy looking demon.
Yeah.
Character there's Cthulhu looking. A little bit of Bernie Wright's in there. They all knew each other. I think Vess shared studio space at one point with Wrightson.
Was that the one with Chaikin and Neil Adams, that studio? Remember that one?
Krusty Bunkers.
Yeah.
No, that was Krusty Bunkers and Continuity. I think they called themselves just the studio.
Right.
They kicked out a portfolio. Barry Windsor Smith was part of that too. They all shared space for a short period of time.
Walt Simonson was in there as well. Imagine that. Imagine walking in and all those people are there. That's what George Perez said. He said he got $1 million free tuition. He'd go into the Marvel offices every day, and Joe Sinnott would be there, and he'd say, "How do I do this, Joe?" And then George Klein would be there, and Jack Kirby would be there, and he'd ask them, and John Buscema, all these people were there at different times, and he used to ask them how they approached something, and they all used to tell him,
Yeah.
Imagine walking in with all those guys there.
And at the time, no, everybody took it for granted. Nobody knew how big these guys were going to be.
Yeah. Right.
That's nice.
Horses, yeah. Good horses.
Getting some nice blues here.
I've got Cat give me a hard time.
Nice work. It's got some mighty tall wings on her helmet here.
Yeah. You don't need that horse, does it, to fly? He could do it himself.
Lovely horses.
Yeah. His horses are better than his figure work.
Yeah.
As Russ can tell you, they're not easy to do.
They are not. I've made a point of trying to work out, looking at reference from muscles and anatomy and what have you, rather than just, going and getting a horse and tracing it, because you can't, if you go that route, you can't always get the angle that you want, because you've got to be completely open-ended as to what you create yourself through the panel work.
Yeah.
You don't want the reference to change your view.
No, exactly. You don't want the reference to dictate what angle you're viewing at. So you have to be able to understand how the animal works, its anatomy works at the angle that you want in your panel. So,
like the city. Just a nice outside wall here. This detail here. All the conversations working on the stairs.
I'd have had to put more into that wall.
Yeah, they could have moved it up. The lettering as well. Away from some of this detail.
Yeah, that's an odd place to put the lettering.
Mm-hmm.
When there's a big open bland wall right in front of you there.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe his thought was just getting that grander look out, the big, set it to scale.
Don't forget, though, it won't be Charles Vess who's placed the
no, of course, no.
So maybe somebody thought, well, I won't spoil his wall. He's obviously put a lot of work into that wall. There's not one brick there.
Yeah, Joe Rosen here is the letterer. So yeah, you're right. Wasn't up to Charles where that went. We probably had some last minute say, but if he was able to see it before it went to press.
We don't know. We probably never will. But I think that Charles has thought, well, he's drawing that wall. They're going to put the word balloon there, and I'm not going to do the detail.
It could be. Yeah.
Cover it up.
And then, what's the point of doing all that work? They're only going to put a speech bubble over the top of it. So
here as well, you've got all this open space.
Yeah, wow.
You would almost want to break that up so it doesn't look like a coincidence line, so people think it's separate panels.
This is how you one's eyes and brain works. That center panel there on the second page, that guy in the middle that looks like, is it Hogan the Grim, and whatever he's called? And it is, because I look to the right and there's Thor.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh yeah, it's the Tales of Asgard. Oh. I tell you
just enough in the background to set the scene,
Thor would with the guy with the big wings on his helmet, because they're bigger than his. My what's it's bigger than yours. I
think that's a girl.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You can't tell these days. You can't discriminate these days.
No,
that's right.
You don't know. She might have a thing.
She might be a they, them for all we know. Look at that. More brilliant space. That's a lot of stairs there.
I like that panel there in the center when he's walking up and they're walking down on the big steps on the other side.
That's nice. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
That really screams Foster to me. Prince Valiant. I was looking for those. I've got the third volume. I don't have the first two of Prince Valiant. Right in the middle of his golden period, too. That third volume is. We might take a look at that soon as well. It's a nice volume. Fantagraphics has done some great strip reprints of that work.
Speaking of dull moments, Ellen's just been in and told me that you're all on loudspeaker. I've not plugged in my earphones, but I've got my earphones on.
Uh-oh. It's a good thing we weren't talking about her then. They just had some CEO of a big company, I guess, get caught at a Coldplay concert, of all places, hugging the his head of HR.
Oh, dear.
And both of them are married to other people.
Oh.
So they had that, like, this little kiss cam going around, and they caught him.
Oh, dear.
And the thing is, the camera would have just moved on, but they freaked and panicked and jumped out of sight. They're like, oh, who are they? Yeah. So the guy from Coldplay even starts remarking about, we must have caught him having an affair. So yeah, their lives are over as they know them currently. Nice eye.
Yeah.
Oy.
Little fluffy on the eyebrow, I think, though, but good eye. Kind of looks like a rabbit. Or caterpillar.
But does it look like a Danish rabbit?
Could be. A bunny?
A bunny.
Funny.
Well, look at that centre panel on the first page at the top. It looks like a skull type of thing looking at you, that tree. The tree, that one, yeah, that panel there.
It does.
It's like a skull.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Oh, it's weird, isn't it? I tell you, it looks like one of that guy on Eyes Wide Shut at that party with that really odd mask on. Do you remember the guy? One of those
I
guys.
haven't seen that.
You haven't seen it?
No.
It's been a long time since I watched that movie.
Brilliant movie.
Went to see it at the theater.
Theatre.
Great film.
Went to see Superman again too the other day.
Oh,
really?
Is it good?
Had to go back and see it again. Yeah. It was better second time around.
I heard a fantastic theory just the other day. You know where everybody's getting uptight about the difference between his parents, his real parents, order to send him to Earth to take over the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Superman in his original format is coming into public domain pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, what they've done is they've created a Superman completely now with a different origin story.
Yeah.
It's now theirs.
Yeah.
So you can see why they've done things like that. You know, it doesn't match up with the Superman of the 70s. It doesn't match up with the original Superman at all. But you can see why they've done it.
Yeah.
The sake of a few I don't want to put down those people that have that opinion. They're perfectly acceptable opinion that they don't think that the origin story should be changed in that way, and I agree. However, you can see why companies do this, why they do this marketing. It's like Star Trek, for instance. Star Trek is absolutely ruined. It's awful. However, my personal opinion is the way that they did those new movies by making a slightly different timeline, which was actually down to the ownership of Star Trek and how it worked out.
Yep.
Even though they did that, they actually did a really good job. I enjoyed the Star Trek movies. It was the fact that they used that as a springboard to completely ruin the rest of the universe, as it were. But I did actually enjoy those films. If they'd have just left those as an alternate timeline set of films, it would have been great. But they couldn't stop themselves from screwing with Spock and doing all kinds of stuff. But you can see how some. You've got to remember all these things, however much we love them, they are intellectual property. They are owned by corporates. They are owned by publishers.
Yep.
And it's within their remit to do what they need to do in order to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
And also make money out of it. It is a business at the end of the day. So I was really I thought that was quite a good theory, actually. That you know, that was one of the few reasons why they'd actually done this. They'd incurred the ire of the fandom, as it were. Why have you changed the origin story? But at the end of the day, they've secured their own version.
Right.
So, you know.
So I think it should remain with the people forever.
Yeah, me too.
So like, 70 years after Paul McCartney dies, Yesterday will be in the public domain, and that should that's because I don't see the royal family and all those losing their sort of lineage, as it were.
No, exactly. I mean, I shouldn't be able to draw Cull, really. That's Robert E. Howard's and his family's. I shouldn't really be able to do it. I enjoy doing it, and I'm great that it is in public domain because I think the character's great, and I want to do stories about it. However, I can understand why the argument. I can fully understand the argument of look, this is theirs. This isn't mine.
Yeah,
this isn't some publishing companies. You know, it's this person created this. Much like I came up with Only Death Can Save Us. That's mine. Why should it be in public domain in however many years' time? Why shouldn't I just be able to leave it to my kids and their kids? Well, I don't get it.
Forever,
no, you're right. Yeah. Whereas if you're the royal family, it's like, oh no, you can't touch that.
And if you think about it, the royal family don't actually do anything to get that money. We give it them.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it. Yeah.
Most of it.
Yeah.
Well, with the public domain, that a lot of these characters have become part of the public consciousness. I mean, the Shadow Kingdom literally sets the genre for sword and sorcery.
Yes.
Of which Howard built on, and everybody else that's come after him have built on. So, a lot of that stuff, I think, after a period of time, the family or the estate has been given enough of an opportunity to make money. Well, anymore, it's all the corporations. All these corporations own everything. So it's actually the Howard Corporation that owns the rights that are still standing.
Is it? I thought it was Heroic Signatures that.
Which is
now.
Like the Howard Corporation. Yeah.
Is it? I didn't know. I thought it was another company that had bought it.
Well, if they did, they came in and bought the rights out from. I'm pretty sure they're all part of the same entity. That they're all controlling. Okay. The Heroic is just a corporation to handle the money coming in from the rights.
Right.
Of using those characters that aren't, or the licensing that's not in public domain. But a lot of that hits the public consciousness, and Superman, for example, is such a part of even the world. Almost everybody knows who Superman is, and the version going into public domain isn't the one we've got now already.
No.
I mean, the one that we know
so much. Yeah.
The character has evolved so hard that you'd be able to tell them apart.
Well, he was a Superman back then. He wasn't a god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also that was also a reinforcement in the movie. What they did, and I'm sorry for the spoilers, folks. If you don't want to know, you might want to skip a minute. But when they had that tape come back, and what's her face, the engineer ends up finishing the tape. Clark had only heard the first half, or Kal-El had only heard the first half of the tape. But what really made him a Superman was the upbringing that he had by those parents in Kansas, by the Kents.
Yeah,
that's the whole point that I think they were driving home in the movie. Yeah, the guy's super powerful, but he's got the ethics of somebody in the middle of Kansas.
Nurture, not nature, as it were. Yeah,
exactly. Whereas his bio dad was telling him, "Yeah, buddy, conquer, make a harem,
Bio dad.
Do what you have to.
That's my new thing. I should call myself Bio Dad now.
Bio dad.
Bio Dad.
There's a nice 2-pager right there. Simple.
Yeah.
Without the colors, it would look incredibly simple. No, just beautifully painted. Love the sky on that.
See the girl kneeling down on the big spread. I thought for a second she was holding on, and her legs were, she was sideways. Just know what I mean.
Uh-huh. Yeah, her cape's flowing. She's sitting on a rock chair. It looks like there's a little path going down to it too.
Is that supposed to be Odin?
Here, probably.
Yeah.
Looks a bit Odinish.
He's got bigger wings than she does.
Doesn't have a patch over an eye though. A couple of
He's
crows.
got the big wings.
Maybe it's early on. Maybe he's not lost his eye yet. Maybe he's not been on that same attack with Nick Fury and lost his eye.
Yeah, there you go. Silly cat.
By a space cat.
I think it was the Battle of Hastings, wasn't it, Russ?
So yeah, Battle of Hastings. Yeah, that's it. Got one in the eye. Space cat. Yeah.
I'll tell you a joke about that later.
Saddest part about that whole Captain Marvel movie. Oh, it's just a flesh wound, and that's Skrull.
I've not watched it, and I will never watch it.
That's all right.
So
I didn't spoil anything for you.
Out? Is that this week?
Next week, yeah. Next week.
Fantastic Four, yeah.
Another one to miss, from what I've seen.
Another one to give a miss.
Oh, but Reed's going to lead the Avengers in the next two Avengers movies. Yeah,
I wish
I'll be giving them a miss as well.
That's real smart.
I wish he wouldn't leave his razor behind and get rid of that stupid moustache.
Yeah. I must say, I've completely lost interest in those movies now.
Wish they could have found a better actor, actually. But that's
he just winds me up. He's a twat.
Especially going out and talking to the public like that. People need to learn to keep their mouth shut when they're doing a project like that.
What's he done?
He's been out there speaking the typical political speak, and when you do that, you lose half your audience at least.
Yeah, just don't do it. Just I mean, in all fairness, like James Gunn and the other lot, they were the Hollywood media hijacked them and was desperately trying to make the film political. And this is the Hollywood media that was doing this. And in all fairness, I mean, I saw it sort of a red carpet interview, just a couple of snippets, and the guy, I can't remember which one it was, or whether it was not James Gunn's brother because he said a little bit more. It
Probably
was,
Nathan Fillion is the big.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion. Yeah, and he was just saying, "Look, it's just a movie.
It's just a movie. Leave us."
And the other one was like, "Somebody needs a hug," just
yeah.
And that was the response you need. It doesn't matter what your political opinions are. That's why comics have been in such a shit state for the last 10, 15 years, is that writers can't keep their bloody opinions in their heads.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
put it on the page. Investigate your opinions, think about it, but not hammering it over the heads of people and then telling them, if you don't buy my book, you're obviously a bigot. It's like, oh God, that's just, I'm amazed that the bean counters let all these people get away with it, because it's just throwing money in the bin.
Especially with like the FF when Pablo goes out and makes a political statement. With Superman, they, like you were saying, they intentionally tried to make that movie political. And I think
the media did, but the film isn't, from what I can tell. Anyway,
the Variety article that they did where they took Gunn completely out of context and tried to make it sound a lot worse than it was. And when I read that headline, I went, "Oh, that's not right," because that's not something that Gunn would say. I wouldn't think so. So you go and you read the article, which is what the headline's for. It's to get you to be stupid enough to read the damn article. And you realize that the whole quote was taken out of context.
Yeah. I'm not defending Gunn in any way. I'm sure I couldn't stay 3 minutes in a room without doing something to him, because he sounds like a bit of an arse, to be honest. But most people in Hollywood are. Let's face it. Yeah. They're dancing monkeys. They should just be there to entertain us. I'm not interested in their opinions. So,
well, on the positive side, where Gunn is concerned, at least he gives a crap about the characters that he's working on.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Yes, exactly. And that's all you want. That's all. Like I say, they're dancing monkeys. Just entertain us, And
he has a basic sense of all of their history, and it's been a big fan, of it growing up.
As long as he doesn't involve Tom King, we're fine.
Well, that's Supergirl. But anyway, the Supergirl movie is all king. We'll see how that goes. There's a frost giant. It looks like. No, some sort of ogre.
Does look a bit ogreish, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and the second viewing, especially with all of this crap that's going on, after seeing it twice, it's like, you people are so full of crap.
Yeah.
You want to make this movie political? Just go away.
Just go away. Yeah. Let us enjoy our entertainment, will you?
Exactly right. Let the folks who think it's fun have their fun. The people that have their heads up their butt and thinks the Snyderverse is the end all of superheroes is really out. Really got a bent idea of what superheroes are all about.
I enjoyed those. I mean, it is a bit weird that they're saying now it's like, oh, if it makes 500 to 700,000, we're fine. Batman v Superman came out, made 750 million or something, and they were like, oh no, this is really bad. It just shows you how their views have changed.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed them. But then I'm easily entertained, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like explosions and aliens and guns and, superheroes. That's what I enjoy.
All of these movies, all of these televisions, even the Star Treks that you mentioned earlier are, to me, they're all just in another dimension. Pardon me, in another dimension from all of the stuff that I read when I was a kid. It's just, they're all just different people.
I can always do that. I can do that. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's when they, and I've never liked this, it's when they take characters apart or when they recreate their past in order to get a point across in the present. Yeah. And I'm not a canon person from a perspective of, everything must be exact. I understand that you've got to, loosen it to a degree in order to have fun with these characters. Mm-hmm. But, what they did to Spock in Star Trek, DS, what is it?
Discovery.
Discovery. I mean, that was just hideous.
Yeah.
It was just a way of just saying, everything you've watched before is just awful. This is what's really going on. It was terrible. And that's what I don't like to see, when you look at superheroes that you've been, reading since you were a kid. And it's like, yeah, things have to change. You've got to move on. You've got to get new audiences, all these kind of things. But that doesn't mean you destroy what went before.
What did they do to Spock?
Well, this... I can't remember her name. It's a long story, but they basically made him human, and basically it meant that the person he is only the result of this character that they created in the new series. And it's like, get stuffed.
It's all easily
Spock is Spock.
Yeah. It's all easily ignorable, though, because the old stuff is still there, the great old stuff. And Paramount, as they've gone along, have learned either through fan shaming or whatever, and they have gotten better.
They have, but as soon as you enter, I'm sorry, this is my personal opinion, you start making a musical version of Star Trek, and you have lost me forever.
There you go. Yeah, okay? Especially when you have Klingons dancing in unison.
I mean, I have only seen clips of that, but I will not watch it. It's like, sorry, no, I'm out. I'm gone. Goodbye.
That was bad. That was.
I'm not going to watch that crap. Okay, yeah. And that's that. All that does is degenerate and devalue the intellectual property in the eyes of so many people. So no, I'm gone. I'm lost. So I've been lost from a lot of properties now. I watch very little TV or film. I don't go to the cinema anymore because it's too expensive anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all, for me, 90% of my entertainment at the moment is comics.
Yeah.
Good comics. Like this. Is that an otter?
It is.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons I don't read this stuff. Talking otters and shit like that.
Talking animals have been big all the way through all sorts of mythologies. It's got talking animals in it.
Maybe that's why I don't like Lord of the Rings and all that guff. Yeah. It's just
guff. You see, this is what people come here for, a wide range of opinions.
Well, I'm not saying people shouldn't like it or watch
No,
it.
no,
but
no.
Yeah.
I appreciate your opinion, mate.
I watched it all the way through, as you know the story. 9 hours of my life I'll never get back, but I stuck with it, and I thought I'll never get that day back again.
You thought at the end of it all, guff.
I started watching it at midday, and I watched it for 9 hours straight.
Well, that could be part of the problem right there.
And I thought, oh. And then they go and do the Hobbit thing. Oh my god!
Not only that, but they take the Hobbit and they stretch that out into
Yeah, I
3
mean,
movies.
stretching
That's
that over 3 movies was taking the mick.
That gave me a hard time staying awake at the theater for.
I'll tell you what's ironic. You know, Mr. Jackson, that great director who did Lord of the Rings. I'm not being sarcastic because he is good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he made King Kong 15 hours long and Lord of the Rings 9 years long, and then The Hobbit 500 years long. So what happens? He gets to be the only person to get into the Apple archive in 50 years, gets 52 hours of Beatles singing Let It Be, and only put 7 hours out. What's going on?
Oh, they were a great 7 hours. So.
Well, yeah. Well, I've got it. I've not seen it yet. But what about the other 48 hours? That might be even better.
Well, from what I understand, a lot of that was like, "Want to go out for a peanut butter sandwich?" Or
well,
whatever.
I want to say that.
Oh, yeah, let's go have lunch. Let's cut this out.
Do you know, I'm the person who, when you see these documentaries and you see, let's say, for argument's sake, Spielberg actually talking to Tom Hanks in Private Ryan. You see a picture of him talking to him. I want to see the bit with the clapperboard and the action bit. I like that bit, and then you see what you see on the film. I like those bits. And if John Lennon is saying, "Let's go out to the New Delhi and have a peanut butter sandwich," I want to see that.
Yeah,
it's part of it. So anyway, if he spends an hour tuning his guitar, I want to see him do that.
Okay,
that's it. Which is why the Beatles anthology was so good 30 years ago, because it had all the outtakes.
Mm-hmm.
It had them singing "Let Eleanor Rigby" and messing it up halfway through, so they did it again. I like that kind of stuff because I can detach myself from that from the record.
Yeah,
because I find that bit interesting. To me, that's like the pencil work. The breakdowns. You get in the depth and what's going on, and then they produce the masterpiece. I like that. I want to know whether Leonardo mixed his own paints or whether it was his assistant who that he painted the Mona Lisa with. I want to know that.
Gotcha.
That's my rant over.
Cosmonaut says, "I love classic art. Marvel was so much better back."
That's my rant over till the next time.
Yeah, till the next time. Yeah.
Martha's in the house. Hi, how are you? Oh, glad you're here, Martha's. I've never seen you in the chat before, so welcome. Come on in. Yeah, I'm not crazy about stealth politics or revisionism. Yeah.
You were saying about the politics being in that film.
Get Bilbo off the rack. Quit stretching him. Anyway, Glenn,
what film?
You say?
The Superman film. You said it's politics and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Did those people who made that not see that girl who wrecked the Snow White thing? What she did?
Well, I just dismissed
keep in mind not to do the same thing.
Yeah, well, technically, they really didn't do that. It's the Superman movie is about as close to a Silver Age comic as you're ever going to see on screen, I think.
Right. Well, I probably won't.
And it's in the middle of everything going on. So you got characters bouncing in and out, and half of the time, if you're not into the lore, nobody knows who Metamorpho is, but there he is, and he's screen accurate or he's comic book accurate. That's fun to see. It's a geek boy moment, seeing that kind of stuff.
Well, that'd miss me because I'm not a DC fan, so
yeah,
I know who Metamorpho. I've seen him, but I don't think I've ever read a comic with him in it.
Yeah.
So I do like Superman, especially when Chris Reeve plays him.
Right.
He is Superman, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Yeah. Really showed they really showed what the character was capable of.
Yeah.
in that Donner movie, and they tried to carry a lot of that on with this.
I saw a photograph of Margot Kidder the other day. I was looking at that Superman thing, and I thought she was even more gorgeous than I thought she was when she was in the film. You know what I mean? She was really lovely, isn't she?
Yeah. Yep.
She fell on bad times, didn't she?
So most of the Loises that they've gotten aren't very attractive to me, but the girl from Smallville I liked, and the ones that they've been using lately. This one I wasn't too crazy about when you see the stills of her, but once they start interacting together, it's a whole different story. They're her and Clark both are really good. Meanwhile, back at Asgard, here's a cabin.
It's a bit of an odd building, that, isn't it? It's more attic than building. It's like they put the extension on top instead of to the side.
Yeah.
I like that effect on the bottom left though. The fight on the bottom, the first panel, the first page, bottom left. That sequence there with the way they pushed it back with the color.
Mm-hmm.
That's really great. I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice touch. In yellow yet too, or golds.
Yeah, it's great. He's thinking it, isn't he? He's
yeah. He's thinking about all of this. Just again, some nice sky here, watercolor.
Yeah, I think Charles Vess is a bit of a painter, isn't he?
Yeah,
got some nice effects there.
The sky back here at the clouds.
Yeah, that yellow is fantastic in that sky.
Yeah, nice touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting a little open here. It's kind of a rough looking proportion there.
Yes, a bit dodgy, isn't it?
On that arm. It's a nice panel though.
That last panel's great, the way that it's all dark and the fire or whatever it's coming out there. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Is that fire? Shadow haunted catacombs of flame. Yeah.
I like the boat. It looks like a swan, doesn't it? The front of it with a light on it. It looks like a swan's head.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Wow, look at that. Wow. That's fantastic.
It's a nice layout here. Let's see a little P. Craig Russell working there. They all knew each other. They had the same influences.
That left-hand page there is probably the best page I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
A few bodies here in the rocks.
Yeah.
Is that a serpent winding around? Hela coming in.
That's a hell of a drawing.
There you go.
Oh, you.
American news is very slanted to either the left or the right, and they compete through controversy to get their market share. Yeah,
and that's the same everywhere, isn't it?
That's legit building design. The snow doesn't stay on the roof. Yep. I thought that was nice.
Yeah.
They
should have got rid of all the other panels, shouldn't they? Just left her.
This doesn't seem, yeah. So I guess she's working into his head. Yeah.
So that second page, second panel's a bit dodgy. That head isn't it? A bit flat.
Yeah.
Nice horse, though.
This looks nice. Very, again, Hal Foster. You can see that influence
He's,
working there.
he's too big for that horse, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
The horse is really good.
He's kind of, the horse kind of shrank a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
He's showing movement, and then none of the hooves are hitting the ground here. Everything's up in the air. And he's got his back legs on the ground.
Oh no, he's killed Bambi. They can't do that.
Or has he? It looks like there's a little imp demon. Oh, he's coming out of the fire.
A troll.
Yeah, troll.
Oh dear.
He's tree there.
Yeah, I doubt that tree would be hanging onto a rock.
It's a weird thing with roots.
I've never seen a tree sit on top of a rock.
All right. Now you got me going to Bing. Oops. If I could type it right. Should see this. We've got a pretty famous bit of scenery here. See if we can pull that up here.
That's a long arrow.
Nope, that's not what I was thinking of. Yeah, it is a long arrow, isn't it?
It's got a long arm as well.
Yeah.
Have we looked at this before? Just fleetingly?
Yeah, fleetingly we did, because
I'm
I've
sure
had this,
I made a comment on that.
I've had this sitting here next to my station for a while as one of the books that we want to look through. All right, never mind where I was going. Here we go. Time for a little bit of sailing. Let's rock again. Anyway, we've got a formation up at Pictured Rock, which is a national lakeshore because it's the topography is so unusual, of a tree growing on top of a sandstone rock cliff and having the root system stretch out to the across a large gap over to where the where fertile ground is.
Oh. That's clever.
It's pretty shows you the veracity of nature. You know, the sandstone's worn away. The tree is very old sandstone, worn away and left the root system behind over time. But anyway, nice water.
Careful.
Yeah, just knocked my cup over. Luckily, there was nothing in it. That's what you get when you reach behind you and you don't look what you're doing. Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's good. Really good page, though. I like that effect on the sail at the top. There's that cross-hatching going into that brown.
here. Yeah,
Yeah, that's great. I like that.
yeah. It's got a nice effect. Big shadow here, working around the shadow of the sail also in front of
Yeah.
the beast coming up. Oh, it's kind of dressed like one of the Warriors 3, isn't he? Right there. Is that Balder? Not Balder.
No, is it the big guy? Is it Volstagg or something?
Volstag's the big guy, yeah. He's dressed like the
Yeah, it looks like.
smaller guys.
Is it Thandril? Did you say that? The guy with the
Thandril?
sword. The guy with the sword
Yeah.
looks a bit different colours, but looks a bit like that.
Mm.
Sort of. Wow.
It's a nice page, though.
Yeah, it is a lovely page. Yeah. Get rid of that howl thing.
Angle there. It's nice.
Well, that's a good view. And the third panel, isn't it, for the legs
Yeah.
underneath? That's a good angle.
Just diving in.
Harry Otter comes up and rescues them.
Yeah.
Are you having a talking dog in your magazine?
No, it's
No.
just a running gag.
I'm going to say, because if you are, I have to stop buying it.
No, that's never going to happen.
Good.
There is a Cull story that's not in public domain that involves a talking cat, though.
Well, when Marvel come knocking for your people, they'll suddenly find that dog's Lockjaw's brother, and he can talk.
Yeah.
Because they like to mix things in. Didn't Lockjaw talk at one point?
Yeah, silly.
So they wrecked that one.
I'm not aware. He always
They
seemed to be.
they made him talk.
Oh, okay.
I think it's more recent.
I like his water. Look at that on the second page. The second page, the second to last panel, the way it's bending over. That's great. Nice colour as well.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Some blue here.
We didn't have any colours that day. Had to get them, and then
Looks like they got pulled into like a dream world or something.
yeah. So I don't like it when they do things like that with those birds and they're talking and they've got that stupid language in the word balloons. It's I don't like that stuff. You know what I mean? But then again, to be fair, it's better than it going squawk, squawk.
Yeah. Caw.
Yeah.
Caw.
But it's just the talking otters and blackbirds or whatever they are, ravens, and you think, oh god.
Martha says, I like the style. It's like not quite Prince Valiant. Well, he gives Hal Foster a big nod there. He loves the Valiant work. And I think Vess ended up doing, if I'm not mistaken, he did Valiant for a few years. I have a hard time drawing horse riding or motorcycle riding either off the head. Always need a reference. Yep. That's what Cull needs in the Atlantean is a motorcycle gang.
Oh yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Give Cull a motorbike.
Yeah.
a spider bike.
Well, yeah, like the Spider Mobile.
Yeah, for the merchandising.
Right. Absolutely.
You could do a cover like Bat Out of Hell, you know, with Cull on the back of it.
Oh yeah. Hey, that would be great.
Watch the lawsuits come in for the
Very,
for
very
ripping it
few
off.
people would even understand the reference. Yeah.
Was that Frazetta who did that cover?
No, that was Richard Corbin.
Richard Corbin, that's it. I knew it was one of those.
Yep. Bad Out of Hell.
Yeah.
He
Rubbish
did a couple
rubbish-
of Meatloaf covers.
music, but great cover.
Yeah. Interesting stage show though, if you like Sweat.
What's going on in the centre panel there on the second page?
Think the guy's being hugged by the otter?
Okay. I like the ghoul person. I like the folds and the
Yeah, it's nice.
whatever it's called, cape or whatever it is.
Cloak.
Cloak. His hoodie. That's great.
Apparently there's 3 of them. I wonder if they're the fates. Third path leads to your beloved bride. No, she is prisoner. Southwards on the land of rock trolls.
Oh, look, I've got Flying Pig now.
I think he's just riding the boar. He just didn't show the ground. I don't think he's flying, is he? It's a magical boar.
Jumping off the cliff, I think.
Yeah, that could be too. Things running up again. Another kind of flat face there. Has a rough time with the eyes, I think.
It looks that particular drawing there reminds me of Barry Smith when he was doing Daredevil and stuff like really early on.
Yeah, I could see that.
Flat.
Yeah.
Which is quite, when you look at Barry Smith's stuff from that time and the stuff he does now, it's quite remarkable, the change that he made.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, he was drawing like Kirby, like Stanley didn't really mean.
Yeah. Early Keith Giffen was like that too.
Yes.
Drawn a lot like Jack Kirby until he found somebody else's style to ape off of. Yeah.
He does some nice, Charles on this work does some nice backgrounds, the colour back, like on that first panel on the first page, the background colour.
Yeah.
And then the guy's hair next to it, he's got red hair, hasn't he?
Right.
It's a nice effect he gets with his colour.
Mm-hmm.
And then again on the next page with the first with the fire against that blue purpley.
It's a square old chin that bloke's got.
Yeah.
You hear? Yeah.
Ooh.
He's very, very color conscious. Terry Pratchett did the medieval motorcycle thing in soul music. The Wizard made it, but pardon me, they weren't sure what it was until Death wrote it. Okay. Isn't that in Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court by Mark Twain way back when? Didn't he have a... No, maybe not. I don't know. Might be thinking of a movie version of it then. The animated Cosgrove Hall version of soul music's still here on YouTube somewhere. Okay. All good. Nice round cave there. It's got a little demon. It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
And I like that panel a lot.
Yeah, it's good. I think Russ drew this page.
Makes you think that.
that second page, the first panel.
Here?
Yeah.
Getting a smack. Oh, head's coming off.
Yeah.
Like a bit of head chopping. Choppy. Choppy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice and dark. It's really good.
Like the fog effect here. Nice thin line to just the right amount of shading in the ink. Very reminiscent to me of Mobius.
Yeah. Yep.
Same here.
You can get away with that. You're doing all right.
Ink those rocks. Yeah. Very nice.
He sent that page to Vinny. He said, "What can I do with that bottom left bit, Vinny, under that word balloon?" He said, "Oh, I could solve that."
Yeah. Yeah, the Burbank, Australia animated version of Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court had motorcycles. Oh, yeah, there we are. And it's here on YouTube, too. There we are. Saw that in my youth. There's an old George Romero film that you can never find anymore of people who had a Renaissance fair where they used motorcycles instead of horses. The whole movie is centered around the traveling fair, moving from town to town, having jousting with motorcycles.
Sounds like a Mel Gibson film.
Yeah,
Mad Max.
George Romero did that after quite a ways after Night of the Living Dead. You don't see it around anywhere. The movie. It's very drive-in quality, I would say. Kind of like a what do they call those? Anyway, just it's almost at a B movie. Well, it's very much at a B movie level. It's a good movie though. Remember it fondly. Crazy stunt work too. Everything was done practically.
Yeah.
Long before computers were available. A lot of flipping motorcycles and people flying, that kind of stuff. Nice. Very much Prince Valiant right there.
Yeah. Great rocks, though. Great shadows, blacks and shadows.
Yeah, I meant that in the most complimentary
yes, of course,
way possible. Yeah.
Yeah, we know. That's great. I like the grey sky as well, the way that it's a bit of a gloomy thing because of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, the skies change colour because there's going to be a fight, but it works.
Mm-hmm. Adds to the mood.
Yeah. The underneath of the bridge is superb, isn't it? The reflected light underneath. That's great.
Yeah. Very well done. Rocks here. Excellent. But that curved bridge especially, it's right out of Prince Valiant.
Do you know, fighting with swords like these guys, I know this is only a comic, but in real life like they used to do,
mm-hmm.
There's no wonder somebody invented a rifle, is there?
Yeah, it's hard work. Yeah, if you weren't using a rapier, if you were using like a broadsword or something, it was heavy duty.
Because I always think, like you get Roman soldiers, and they only had leather. They didn't have metal chest plates. They had leather. The ordinary soldier.
Mm-hmm.
If they got back, which obviously some did, you can't imagine the wounds and the injuries and the bruising that they would have.
Oh
those guys would have been out for weeks, wouldn't they, with the bruises?
But they were hard stock.
I know, but they still bruise.
Yeah, I know, but it's I mean the injuries they'd got. They were all about light and fast, weren't they? The Roman
Yeah.
army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They invented the short sword, didn't they? Or
Yeah.
using that. They used to just, I mean, those like tank things they used to create with the shields, and then they would move forward, and they would stab the guy in front of them, and then they'd trample on him, and the people in the middle of that tank sort of arrangement would just stab them a couple of times more as they moved along.
Yeah.
And when that little column moved, there was all these dead bodies, you know.
Yeah.
It's just an incredible way of working. The way they, I mean, it might be Hollywood, but I would imagine they did it. The top, the roof of the shielding breaks, and they fire the arrows, and then duck down again.
I think there's a lot of truth in that. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't have had an empire if they hadn't have been really good at warfare.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah.
That's a fantastic panel at the last one. The very last panel.
Yep, I love the use of empty space there.
Yeah, that's great.
I guess that pig is flying.
Yeah. Flying hog. I won't pet that hog. Oh, he stuck it in his chin. Oh dear. Russ is around again.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's a great move, sticking it up underneath the chin, through the mouth, up into the brain. What a great technique that is. It's quite visceral.
Yeah. Very clever the way he pushes him off the bridge, and we don't see his head, because his head's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
If Stan Lee would have scripted this, in that last panel, he would be saying, he would have been saying, "To me, my mount," you know. Then this dog guy comes along. I bet they call him Breath.
Something the Raven banner to Asgard. Oh, he's got the banner.
Oh, there's Thor.
Yeah.
I thought Thunder God.
There's Volstagg right there. No, that's the otter. It's dressed like Volstagg though. It's a nice panel. Flag and all. Last page.
To Valhalla. I thought Valhalla was when you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Are they going to die?
No, it's like Asgard. The halls of Valhalla.
Yeah, I thought that was when you were dead.
Yeah, they were part of Asgard, were they not?
I don't know.
That's where the gods lived.
Yeah, I know.
Where the gods of the underworld lived, wasn't it?
That's what I'm saying. I think that Asgard is where Thor and Odin and all the good, all the alive people.
Yeah.
Live. And Valhalla is.
No, the halls of Valhalla were where your ancestors went. Yes, when they were dead, but it wasn't a bad thing. It was a celebrated thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially if they died in battle.
Yeah, so, they would die in battle so that they could go to the halls of Valhalla.
So it's heaven then.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Because that's
military heaven.
That's what in the Vikings he does that, doesn't he? In his program, when he jumps into the pit, he shouts something like Valhalla or something and jumps in. Yeah. And he wants the sword, doesn't he? So he can die. Because if he didn't have a sword in his hand and he dies, he won't go to Valhalla.
Yeah, you want to die in battle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Tony Curtis gives him the sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like cowboys dying with their boots on.
Yeah. Yeah, they died with their boots on.
Right, this says, you know what movie I can't find? The Fall. It's about a depressed, injured stuntman who befriends a little girl that's hospitalized with him and tells her his trippy story.
Get locked up for making that film now.
Probably. Jenko in the house says, good morning. Good morning, Jenko.
Good morning.
We're just
Jenko.
finishing up the Raven banner here. Sugar Chris is in the house. Hey, Raven
Hey,
banner.
sugar.
I found that one at a flea market a few years back. Yeah. Yeah.
You should have left it there, Sugar.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's good.
Pretty book.
Yeah, it works great.
Heaven is found in our best memories. Yeah. There you go, Jenko. Good point. Little Raven decoration for the back. There we are. Raven banner. Marvel graphic novel number 15. Charles Vess artwork. Alan Zelenetz scripting.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if he's ever done anything beyond this. So, or if that's might be an assumed name by somebody. I don't know.
It's a great cover anyway. I do like the design on the cover. It's very nice.
It's a nice product.
And
Yeah.
they've not wrecked it with a corner piece, you know, the Marvel Comics thing in the corner that they do.
Just run it across the top.
Yeah, I know. It would normally be in a box, wouldn't it, on the side and spoil
Yeah.
it.
I think all of the initial graphic novels were tastefully done like that. They just
Yeah,
had
and
Marvel graphic novel written across
And I
the
like
top
that
of it.
that
Yeah.
Raven banner lettering as well. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was done by somebody else as well. Logo design, Cheryl Walzak.
Well, Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio, editor. Jim Shooter, editor-in-chief. Raven banner, A Tale of Asgard. Right there. If you look around at conventions, probably in the magazine boxes, you might actually find a copy for pretty inexpensive.
So I think it's great the way that he's left all that open space on those rocks at the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not crowded. It's really good.
I was just admiring the border
Yeah.
around the work here. Yeah. Nicely done. Little banner for the logo. Scroll, even. Same here, just banner, like the wrinkles. Interesting.
So that was just a one-off.
Yeah.
So Marvel graphic novels weren't all Tales of Asgard. That was just
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I've got 3 here.
This is just a one-up here.
I think I bought the very first one, which was with Death of
Death of Captain Marvel
Death of
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
was the
yeah.
first one, and then
Yeah, that's
Elric.
Yeah.
One of the Elric adaptions by Thomas and P. Craig Russell was number 2.
Star Slammers as well.
Yeah, number 3 was Dreadstar. 4 was the New Mutants introduction. 5 was X-Men. That's probably, what is it? God Loves, Man Kills, or whatever it was
Yeah,
called.
something like that. Yeah.
The one that people take way too a lot more important than what it really was. Number 6, Star Slammer. 7 was Kill Raven, where they actually got to finish the story off.
Oh, I'd like that one. I'd
It's
like to
kind
get hold of that.
Kill Raven.
Yeah. Well, I've got the Killraven essentials.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's in there.
Is it in there? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realise it was in there.
Very badly reproduced in black and white,
Right. Okay.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Number
but
12.
it's in there.
Number 12, Dazzler, Vince Coletta.
Yeah.
Dazzler.
He used
Sure,
14,000 gallons of black paint on that. Black ink
Yeah.
on that.
When was this printed? 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to see
Number 13 is Starstruck by William Kaluta. I've got that one here too that we'll look through eventually. It's a very pretty work, but it's I remember it as almost impossible to read. That the story was going all over the place. There was all sorts of stuff going on with it. But it's an interesting book to look at. And then 14 was Swords of the Swashbucklers. Bill Mantlo and Jackson Geis. And there was a few more after this. So
Yeah,
there was
I've got a couple here.
the Hulk
Conan,
and
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, the Hulk and the Thing.
We'll blow you up there. There you
Yeah.
are.
I haven't got that one on me right now. On Conan the Rogue. That's excellent.
See, I've never
That's-
seen that. You've shown that before,
Yeah.
but I've never seen that cover.
That's the last. That's the last one John Buscema did, I think.
Oh, that's
Um,
not their standard cover dress.
No, well, all of these have got similar. They've just got the logo on.
Okay.
You know, the old Marvel M.
Yeah.
In the corner there, the old Marvel M. Other than that, they're all uniquely designed. Bloody choices. This is absolutely stunning.
Is that Buscema again?
Buscema. All three of these are
Oh, yeah.
Buscema. Yeah.
Right.
And then Silver
They-
Surfer Judgment Day.
Are they
Which
from the
is-
80s?
Not that was 91.
Right.
And this Silver Surfer, it does look like it's 88.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I've got that.
every page, just
Who's he?
apart
Who's
from
he?
there, it's one panel.
Who's painting that? Peter Ledger?
No, this is Buscema.
Buscema's painting it? It's his color.
Buscema's painting.
Really?
I don't know if he coloured it. He inked it himself. I don't think he coloured it. Colours are Max Shield,
Okay.
but the art, so the pencils and inks are
What we-
Buscema.
What were you saying about one panel?
They're just all one panel,
Oh,
apart from
Right,
apart
got you.
from
Yeah,
one
the page,
page.
Yeah.
Every page is a single panel.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah.
It's and he did like a double page spread where he's up against Mephisto.
Yeah. Look at that.
There you are. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely beautiful.
Why are
book.
we not? Why are we not looking at that one?
Well, we can look at that one. We can look at that.
I don't have
Bloody
it. I don't have
Choices.
it.
This
Yeah.
is superb.
Okay.
And Conan the Rogue is excellent as well. We can do all three of those if you want. I can do all those.
Yeah, we'll need to do that soon.
Yeah, Genko's got it right. Oh, yeah. That's what I said when I saw every one of those. This one apparently is really difficult to get and it's very expensive. And I got it for like $40 or something from Australia. So I don't know how I managed to get it so cheap, but I did.
Must be a small print run.
I think it must be a small print run, but everywhere I've looked it's been expensive. Sorry, my cat's going bonkers.
Oh, that's it.
Um,
All part of the transparency.
all part of the transparency. It's very expensive. But then I got the first 10 issues of Conan.
Yeah. There
Yeah,
you go.
and I got that for $40.
Yep.
I don't know how I managed to do that because the issue one is going for like $100 in places. So
The miracles of eBay.
no, it wasn't
Nope.
eBay. I went to an auction for these.
Oh,
proper
there you go.
Local
Yeah.
auction.
Well, the
So,
miracle of auctions then.
Yeah, auctions are great.
They didn't know what they had, that's for sure.
What did it start as?
Oh,
It
that is
ended up
beautiful work on that Silver
$50.
Surfer. Yeah.
They started at $15, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Or $20, something like that.
What-
I missed out on a collection of 150 old Conan comics and about 200 Captain Americas, which I was going to bid on, but my internet went down. Else I would have got them for some ridiculous price.
What would you have got them? Where would you have gone? A couple of hundred?
The 150 Conan books went for £15.
15? 1-5?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I was absolutely gutted. My
And you-
internet went down.
and
I'd have bid 30, 40, 50, whatever.
I bet you'd have put a 1 in front of that 15, wouldn't you?
Quite easily, yeah. I was absolutely gutted. And the Captain Americas had the what's his name?
Steranko?
Steranko, that's it. Well done, thank you. It had the Steranko run, and I wanted that. And that went for some stupid price as
You'd
well.
seen it inking.
I was absolutely gutted that I couldn't get it. But
there's,
I managed to get those 10, the first 10, which is why. And the reason I love it so much is because that first issue is it Pablo Marcos?
Right.
Yeah, Pablo Marcos inking, and it's just absolutely superb
Hang
stuff.
on. I'm blowing you up here. Boom. There we are.
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pablo Marcos is a real inspiration. His beautiful flow to his inking. He uses the ink wash as well, which is what I've been doing. So, yeah, real bargain.
If that was the first 150 caps, that's a big, beautiful run. A lot of people on that. book.
Yeah, I'd have loved it. I'd have paid
Steranko.
100 quid for that.
I'm
Kirby.
going to
Yeah.
test your resolve here, Russ. You've got to remember that you've got to share it around.
Shut up.
Here's my
The thing is, for those prices, you can buy it and then sell it and just keep the ones you want, you know?
Yeah.
Starstruck.
Get your money back. Never mind. Such is life.
Next time.
Next time.
Starstruck by William Kaluta.
Elaine Lee.
Elaine
heard of
Lee,
that before.
writer.
Well, that's a bit different.
Yeah. It's got some nice stuff to it. It's got a little water damage along the top here, but it's almost set up like little Nemo pages.
We're not looking at the water damage.
Yeah. No. That's got some weird. It's got a lot of weird imagery in it.
You're not wrong.
A lot of crazy places. The story is, if I remember it right, was next to incoherent, but the artwork sure was pretty. But this was a stage play that Kaluta had designed.
Right.
That blue thing looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
Which blue?
Yeah, it looks a bit sausagey.
Yeah.
Is it a robot or something?
Yeah, it's a robot.
It was like
It's a hand. It's a couple feet.
complete with testicles, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, could be. Yep. Now that you mention it, that makes sense now. Raven Banner, folks. Raven Banner is what we were
Look at
looking
that. Look, we missed it, but look what he's done there. He's put the sword in the rock.
Yes.
Get in there. Brilliant.
Gets in.
That's a great cover. Like I said, because of the whole design, they didn't stick the Marvel banner on it and all that stuff. It all fits in nicely.
Yeah.
I don't think the editor must have seen that.
Well, when they were doing those graphic novels, they were trying to be more highbrow and separate themselves from the standard Marvel comic. So,
yeah, Shooter probably said, "Get that banner off the top left."
And of course, who could forget number? What is it? Number 13, I think it was. Let me look here. Void Indigo was number 11. That was an odd book. But number 8 in the series, Ron Wilson, Super Boxers. Yeah. That's an unusual book, too. I don't have a copy of that either. But if I ever find one, we'll have to go over it. Raven Banner, folks, is at Marvel Treasury number 15. So, is that it? We're at the 1 and 32 mark.
Yeah, we can call it there.
So JK.
I've got lots to do.
Sounds Norse. Yep. This Sunday's Sunday Funnies is going to be a pre-recorded show where we've had a lot of talk about how we do what we do, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to show off how we work and the materials we work with, what we prefer to do with it, and we hope you'll swing by then. Next Friday, we'll pick up some more great sequential art and take a look at that. Not quite sure exactly what we'll look at, but we'll look at something awesome. So, hope you stop by then. Russ, I guess tell folks how they can find you.
You can find me at russleach.com. Please sign up for that email list so that we can tell you about the Atlantean. Just got a quick preview here of what's coming later on today. So there you go. The Atlantean will be launching later. It will be launching at 12:01 Eastern Standard Time.
Photographs, guys.
There you go. Yeah, they look like I'm about to murder someone. I look like I'm about to murder someone, and Randy looks like he's been inside after murdering someone.
You look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, no, wouldn't that be a shock?
You look like you're going to kill someone, and Randy said that I've dug the hole.
Yeah.
I've dug the hole and made sure we got the payment. Carry on. So, yeah, that'll be live this afternoon and this evening. you can go find out all about it. It's a lovely cover there by Renato. He's just done such a gorgeous job on that. We've got all 3 available. If you want to catch up, you can buy all 3 if you're a collector, or you can if you're just getting this issue, you just get 2, or you can pick up the omnibus edition, which is Shadow Kingdom issue 1, issue 2, all in one package. So if you're just after reading it rather than collecting the books, that's a cheaper way of doing it. And obviously you get the Shadow Kingdom, but basically for free in that. So that's we do offer the whole package. You can get all of them, all 3 issues, and the hardback, which is lovely, of the Shadow Kingdom. But obviously that's slightly more expensive, and the shipping is slightly more. But if you're collecting, it's nice. There's original page art. There's prints. Everybody gets a free print of the cover. So everyone who gets the book from the campaign, obviously they get a first print run. They get the cover in print form as well. You don't get that when you go get it from Amazon or comic book shops or anything else. So these are unique things to buy, and that's why we encourage people to get in on the ground floor at the campaign. Yeah, I think we've got everything covered there for everybody. So and there's some sample art. It's original inked art with ink wash over the top. And talking of horses, there you go, a little bit of horsey action going on there. So yeah, so check that out. You can go find out more about that over at rustleach.com. Sign up for that email list. But even better, just go to Fund My Comic and get the campaign later. There you go.
Yep. Glenn, tell folks how they can find you.
You can find me on this show most Fridays and Sundays, and you can find me on Fund My Comic with Hatch, and you can find all my 12 books and lots of other magazines and stuff on Amazon and New Haven Press. Some of them, everything's on Amazon. Go to Amazon; everything's there. But if you just look around, I'm on YouTube, all over the place. Put my name in Google, and lots of things will turn up. Hopefully, it'll be good.
All right. And folks, if you can't wait for that campaign to be done, the first 2 volumes of Atlantean are available over at Barnes & Noble, at Amazon, any place where they sell paperback books. You can get all of those, both of the volumes of Atlantean and a fantastic black and white version of the Shadow Kingdom as well. All available wherever good books are found, or any bookstore that can order through the Ingram ordering system. We're available there, and also over at criticalblast.com. You can find us in orders, or you can just buy everything at the campaign, and we would really appreciate it. If you did, it'll be over at fundmycomic.com. Our time will be 6 p.m, I believe. England is 6 hours ahead of us, right?
5.
That'll be 7 p.m. then.
No.
So look, no.
6.
Well,
12 is 12 is 5. Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
It's 5 hours. Eastern Standard Time is 5 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
So your lunchtime, our evening.
Yes. So if you're on that email list, I can tell everybody when it's live.
Our lunchtime? 5 your time then.
Yeah, 5 hours.
Oh, gotcha.
We're ahead.
I thought it was midnight your time. All right.
No.
It's noon our time then. It'll be up there at noon. All right.
Up there at noon.
Noon.
Good day, folks.
Noon Eastern time and 5 UK time.
Yes.
And 6 European time.
Woohoo!
All right.
So there you go. Or if you wait till tomorrow morning, it'll definitely be there wherever you are.
Let's see if I've got that here.
But don't do that.
I don't think I do. I had a word of the day that was European. But anyway. Nope. Our word today is, fornication.
Hi, y'all. It's time for Appalachian Word of the Day. The word of the day is fornication. Man, I really like her dress tonight. It is perfect fornication like this.
She got big eyes, that girl.
She does.
Oh, dear.
Folks, we deeply appreciate you being here whenever you watch us. We know a lot of folks watch us after the fact, after we're live, because who wants to get up this early in the morning? And unless it's for a great cause. Not to say that we're not a great cause, but over on the East Coast, it's still what is it? Still 5:40 over there. So no, it's less than that. It's
You're 5 hours ahead. They're the same. East
over
Coast
on
at
the
same time
over
as
on the
you.
West Coast. Over on the West Coast, they're 3 hours behind us, so it's barely
3 hours
3:40 there.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's still last week in California.
there you are. Well, anyway, it's not.
And last week for about 500 years in California.
Folks, we deeply appreciate you being here. Please leave a like. Wherever you're finding us, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Any kind of interaction that you have with this program goes to help our algorithm and helps us to be seen by more people. If you enjoy these kind of programs, definitely that is the way to support us. It doesn't cost you anything. All it costs you is a little bit of time to hit a button or two, and or to leave a comment. Let us know if you like the show. Let us know if there's anything out there that you'd like for us to take a look at. We'll do our best to take your suggestion under consideration. Deeply appreciate you being here. We've got really good numbers this morning for being a live show. And again, we can't tell you how much we appreciate you being here. We don't get paid for this. This show is not monetized in any way, so that we have a little bit more leeway, I guess you would say, more ability. I've looked. Our 2 Robert Crumb shows that we've run have not been taken down yet, so that's good. Maybe they're looking at it as the artwork that it is.
You should.
So deeply appreciate you being here, and that means we'll be looking at more underground material here very shortly. So appreciate you being here. Like I said, go visit your local retailer when you can. Buy alternative and independent comics, especially ours. Go take a look at fundmycomic.com. A lot of great campaigns over there waiting. A lot of great comics over there waiting for you to discover. So don't let the modern corporate comics get you down. If you don't like them, that doesn't mean you have to stop reading comics. Go back and read the old ones, or read the great indies and alternatives that are out there. Visit your local retailer. Look through those boxes that are closest to the floor. Those great old black and white Marvel magazines, those Eries and Creepies, little gems, every last one of them. And just waiting for you to discover if you haven't done so already. Once again, we appreciate you being here. That's Genco says 10 a.m. Arizona time. Yeah. Love it. Genco says 3:41. Genco says, yep. We are there. We appreciate you being here. We do this, like I said, twice a week. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Sunday Funnies, and then Friday morning here at 5 a.m. Eastern time for Comics by Night. We are archived over at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel, and the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel. So go over there and enjoy our past shows if you can. A lot of great stuff that we've looked through over the last couple of years, and we're going to keep doing it until we can't. So we just love doing this. This type of work inspires us, helps us work and stay inspired. And we're really glad you're here so that we can share this with you, because there's so much great sequential art out there just waiting to be looked at and discovered that people ignore. The last couple of Sundays, we've been looking at Superman and just having a blast. A lot of those stories, very few people have seen, or they don't. They haven't grasped just how crazy and whimsical Superman has been. Batman as well has been a little crazy. Wonder Woman, too, during that period was just absolutely bonkers. So thank you for your knowledge. Thank you, Genco, for being here. Folks, we'll see you again Sunday morning, 9 a.m.
See ya.
How do you work? That's the question. So hopefully we'll get more than us and on there, and we'll show off our techniques and how we work, how we do things, and we hope you'll be here for that. So in the meantime, folks, have a great weekend. Take care of yourself. Take care of you and yours. We wish you the best. And if you enjoyed this program, like I said, make sure you tell your friends. Get that word out there. Well, I don't think we're being looked at by enough people, in my opinion, especially with the material that we're showing off. So please do spread the word. Anything else?
That's it. We're done.
Sit. We're done. On our way out the door, I guess we should remind everybody of the immortal saying of the "Don't let Sean Connery teach your dog to sit." That's right. John Romita Sr. said, at Marvel, everybody thought if you could draw well, you would be a success. The truth is that if you can't tell a story, you don't last in comics.
There you go.
There you are. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Thanks a lot for being here. Appreciate you.
That's for Danya.
Take care, everyone.
What was that? This is not a charade. We need total concentration. Now, once again, this time, with theory.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Can't nobody tell me nothing.
How dare you?
Get off my lawn.
What?
I put a chip clip on my wiener!
Okay.
Hi, would you like some headphones?
Absolutely, but how did you know my name was Phones?
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.